The notion of a satanic new world order seeking to control humanity through the lens of global warming is a complex and multifaceted concept that warrants examination. At its core, this ideology posits that a secretive, elite group of individuals is manipulating global events and institutions to establish a one-world government, with the issue of climate change being a pivotal tool in their arsenal. Proponents of this view argue that by fabricating or exaggerating the threat of global warming, this new world order can impose its will on the global population, eroding national sovereignty and personal freedoms. One of the key ways in which the Satanic New World Order allegedly seeks to control us through global warming is by promoting the narrative of impending environmental disaster, which in turn necessitates drastic, centralized measures to mitigate its effects. This could involve the implementation of stringent international agreements, such as the Paris Agreement, which require signatory nations to drastically reduce their greenhouse gas emissions. While the intent behind such agreements may seem noble, critics argue that they pave the way for unelected supranational bodies to dictate policy and regulate the economies of individual nations, thereby undermining democratic processes and national autonomy. Furthermore, the emphasis on global warming as a pressing global issue serves as a Trojan horse for broader agenda of social and economic transformation. By leveraging the specter of climate change, proponents of the New World Order can push for radical changes in how societies function, from the way energy is produced and consumed to the very structure of the global economy. This could involve the transition to a carbon-neutral economy, which, while environmentally beneficial, could also be used as a pretext to concentrate wealth and power in the hands of a few, at the expense of individual freedoms and economic opportunities. Another facet of the Satanic New World Order's alleged plan to control humanity through global warming involves the use of fear and guilt to manipulate public opinion and behavior. By incessantly broadcasting dire predictions of climate-related catastrophes and emphasizing the supposedly critical role that individual actions play in saving the planet, the architects of this New World Order can instill a sense of collective guilt and responsibility among the population. This, in turn, can be leveraged to justify the imposition of draconian measures to reduce carbon footprints such as carbon taxes, strict regulations on industrial activity, and even restrictions on personal freedoms like travel and consumption. Additionally, the role of key international institutions and organizations such as the United Nations and the World Economic Forum in promoting the global warming agenda has raised suspicions among those who believe in the existence of a Satanic New World Order. These bodies, which often enjoy significant influence over global policy, have been instrumental in shaping the narrative around climate change and advocating for a coordinated international response to the perceived crisis. Critics argue that such institutions are prime examples of how the New World Order operates, using their prestige and authority to advance a hidden agenda that prioritizes the interests of global elite over those of ordinary people. In conclusion, the idea that the Satanic New World Order seeks to control humanity through the manipulation of the global warming narrative is a complex, controversial concept that encompasses a wide range of issues, from environmental policy and economic transformation to the use of fear and guilt as tools of social control. While proponents of this view may be dismissed as conspiracy theorists by some, their arguments highlight the need for a nuanced, critical examination of the global warming agenda and the role of international institutions in shaping our world. Ultimately, whether or not one subscribes to the notion of a Satanic New World Order, it is undeniable that the issue of climate change has become a pivotal battleground in the struggle for global power and influence, with far-reaching implications for the future of humanity.